Many historical gems in our communities have lost their luster and in many cases have been lost completely. Houses and public buildings dating back to the late 1800s are rare, and that makes them even more precious. Losani Homes is known for building new homes, but the award-winning company also values the past. 2 gem-quality historic residents and a church owe their new luster to Losani Homes. Today, Fred Losani will tell us about his practical and respectful approach to local heritage. This is Daily Web TV. We all need to be responsible for our heritage. And with us today is Fred Losani from Losani Homes. Now, Fred, as a new home builder, do you take heritage and history seriously?
No, incredibly serious. We build in a lot of small communities across Ontario, from the beauty of Paris to the Century Homes on Main Street in Grimsby. And we pay a lot of attention to ensure that the communities that we build blend well with the environment that they're set within. And in some cases, we've taken that quite far. We have what we refer to as our heritage program. And it has started here in Grimsby back in 1999 when we did a community, and part of the community was the 1799 beautiful residence, stained glass with 12-foot ceilings in it. And still had the barrel in the ceiling where they caught the water that then gravity provided for the house. And we did a bit of a restoration on it, but we sold it on an acre of land. And when we sold it, we also had a historical designation put on it. The home that we're in right now was originally built in 1888. It was in such bad shape we had to tear it down. But we, together with the Grimsby Heritage Society, rebuilt the home in almost exactly to what it was. In fact, we had the family back here, ancestors of the family, to do the night vigil. It was at Christmas time, ribbon cutting, and they started crying when they walked in the door because it was so much like they remember the home. Right now, we've also finished a complete renovation on an 1895 residence, and we're doing another complete renovation on an 1873 church. And when we talk in terms of heritage responsibility, the municipalities don't ask us to do this. We do it because we're in and amongst a beautiful heritage road. We try to make sure that the residences blend in, and every now and again we have an opportunity to be able to look back into history and time, do our research on the home, and really test ourselves. For some people, they think it's always about forward, technology, smart building, which is something we do very well. But going back in time all of a sudden and learning more about the architecture of days gone by enables us to really be able to create communities that really blend in.
Right.
So, municipal officials and the residents, they love what we do. And I think it makes for a great landscape along Main Street, Grimsby, or for that matter, Paris, Ontario, or otherwise.
Fred, the home that we're standing in is absolutely glorious. As soon as you walk in the door, you can feel that sort of old world charm. I think you've done an incredible job.
Well, it is comfortable. I walk, my taste might be sometimes in my own residence more towards the modern, but I have an appreciation for all of it. I could live in this house tomorrow, and it really is comfortable. You walk in and you feel the connection. Yeah. And it's just lovely. We get great comments.
For sure. And the detail on the ceiling, the detail on the floor, it just has that immense charm.
The home recently won for Best Custom Built Home in all of the Niagara. And it's a project we undertook ourselves. And one of the things that I'm very proud about as well is every bit of work that's been done in this house is done by the craftsmen who build every one of our homes. The skill level that we have working for us on our sites and in our communities is exceptional. So we always say, take a look around. This is the kind of work that we do. This is the kind of craftsmanship that goes into your home. And we're very flexible, to be able to maneuver in that direction. But the program tests us. And you know what, it's great to be tested like that because despite the fact that we're building all kinds of homes, whether they're for senior citizens or new home first-time buyers, we need to know exactly what we're capable of. And being able to retest yourself consistently keeps us at the top of our game.
Now, up the road here, we're in Grimsby, and up the road, is that where the church is?
It is, on the top of the escarpment, and it was a functioning United Church until 3 years ago when I bought it. Didn't know what to do with it, but I knew that we weren't going to try to turn it into a restaurant or office or anything. So all we did was we converted it. We basically brushed it up and brought it back to its period. Rebuffed the whole thing, and we have our first wedding on April the 19th.
getting married in the church?
Yes, it's
All
going to be lovely.
restored. Wow.
And I talk to people within the community, they all say, I was married there.
Right.
And so it's got a great deal of history behind it.
And they've kept that piece of their heritage.
They do. And in fact, they're going to be able to revisit it because our historical homes are now going to be on tour at the end of May. So we also allow community groups to use them for meetings or to come through and do their own fundraising with the use of the home, either on a tour or otherwise.
Now, is there information, I know you have an amazing website, is there information on your website about your historical program?
There are. The two homes they could view if they wanted to come out and see on the website at losanihomes.com. The one that we're in right here is the Andrew Pettit home, and the one that's just down the street is called the William Pettit home. So they actually were cousins as well.
So two Pettit homes on the same street. And then the church just up the road.
And the Rock Chapel Church, which is up the road.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And as I say, you're always so inspiring to talk to. And if you want to be inspired, be sure to visit the Losani website for a little bit of history. I'm Marielle Bradley, and you've been watching Daily Web TV.